Hi friends, welcome to the accountancy class. Today in this module we are going to learn about the term GST. GST means goods and service tax. One country, one tax. GST is a destination based tax on consumption of goods and services. It is proposed to be levied at all stages, right from manufacture to final consumption, with credit of taxes paid at previous stages availed as set off. Only value addition will be taxed, and burden of tax is to be borne by final consumer. The concept of destination based tax on consumption implies the tax would accrue to the taxing authority which has jurisdiction over the place of consumption, which is also termed as place of supply. GST has a dual aspect, with the center and state simultaneously living on a common tax base. There are three main components of GST. They are CGST, SGST. CGST means Central Goods and Service Tax. Taxes collected under CGST will constitute the revenue of the central government. The present central tax like central excise duty, additional excise duty, special excise duty, central sales tax, etc. will be subsumed under CGST. SGST means State Goods and Service Tax. SGST means State Goods and Service Tax. A collection of SGST is the revenue of the state government. With GST, all state taxes like VAT, entertainment tax, luxury tax, entry tax, etc. will be merged with GST. For example, Ramesh, a dealer in Punjab, sell goods to Seema in Punjab costing 10,000. If the GST rate is 18%, that is 9% CGST and 9% SGST, rupees 900 will go to the central government and 900 will go to the Punjab government. IGST means Integrated Goods and Service Tax. Revenue collected under IGST is divided between central and state government as per the rates specified by the government. IGST is charged on transfer of goods and services from one state to another. Import of goods and services are also covered under IGST. For example, if the goods are transferred from Madhya Pradesh to Rajasthan, then this transaction will attract IGST. If Ramesh in Madhya Pradesh sells goods to Anand in Rajasthan costing 1 lakh, applicable to GST rate is 18%, that is 9% CGST and SGST 9%. In this case, the dealer will charge 18,000 as IGST and will go to the central government. Next, we are going to learn about the important characteristics or features of GST. The important features of GST are: first one, GST is a common law and procedure throughout the country under single administration. GST is a destination based tax and levied at a single point at the time of consumption of goods and services by the end consumer. GST is a comprehensive levy and collection of both goods and services at the same rate with benefit of input tax, credit or subtraction of value. Next point is minimum number of rates of tax does not exceed 2. There is a scope for levy of cess, resale tax, additional tax, turnover tax, etc. There is no multiple levy of tax on goods and services such as sales tax, entry tax, octroi charges, entertainment tax or luxury tax, etc. Now we are going to learn about the important merits or advantages of GST. GST has reduced complaints cost and increases voluntary complaints. Introduction of GST has resulted in the abolition of multiple types of taxes in goods and services. The GST has affected rates of tax to the maximum of two floor rates. GST has removed the cascading effect on taxation. GST will result in enhancing manufacturing and distribution system, affecting the cost of production of goods and services, and consequently the demand and production of goods and services will increase. It will eventually promote economic efficiency and sustainable long-term economic growth as GST is neutral to business process. GST would help to extend competitive edge in international market for goods and services produced in the country, leading to increased exports. These are the important merits or advantages of GST.